and I realized that. But I made it that way because I chose to. And I bought the battle pass on, not the season pass, on Apex Legends. And don't ask why, okay? Just some things go with what things do shall go. And while I shall do go, I'm not putting that in notice, I'm putting this in the garbage. The things shall go correctly. And shall they not? I shall destroy you in audio power. Harry Potter is alive, I see. He is fair and well. He has a child that goes to Hogwarts. And I have a little piece of bread to cliffhanger. Why did the two most important dudes have to die? They had to die. They had to die. Oh my gosh! What is it? It's the 50,000th anniversary. I wonder when the anniversary... But they don't have a date for anniversary for Leonidas? What kind of shit is this? We're supposed to be celebrating our alliances. And then you come along and giving us shit. We're celebrating America only. We celebrate Black History Month, and that's like the only thing we do. We celebrate Thanksgiving, which is a disgrace. And then we celebrate Christopher Columbus Day. Christopher Columbus Day. And it's like, that's not even right. Okay, if you've done your research like I have, you've known what kind of man he's had been. He had slaves even coming to this land.
Let's go.
And then all they did was he was just a shitty person in general, honestly. And then everyone's saying, oh, Christopher Columbus was such a great guy. Hopefully I get to meet him. I wish I had met him. I have never met. I'm so thankful for Christopher Columbus discovering this country. You know what? You should thank the Norwegians for discovering this country.
Someone wants you dead, and I want to get paid.
They're the ones who discovered this country. Did you not know that? I didn't know if you quite knew that, but Norwegians discovered this country. They actually discovered this place on the way to find a place to discover great lands to grow crops. And then they found Native Americans, and then they saw that they own these lands, and they were like, wow! And then they became friends, and they never saw each other again, and they were like, wow. And it was just like, holy shit. And then you guys are like, holy shit. Who discovered this land? Christopher Columbus. Oh, bitch, shit, you're wrong. You're just a dumbass. You don't know anything about anything. You should be thanking Norwegians, honestly.
Something happened to your shipment?
Huh?
Did something happen?
Yes! Idiots happened!
You were getting it too.
Did you say something?
I said, curse those clumsy fools.
Exactly! Now I need more obsidian.
This should be enough.
You are well stocked. You a merchant or a mistios, eh?
Both.
Ah, excellent! This will do fine. Here you go, Miss Dios, as prom...
How much should he take? Ooh, not that much.
We have the best prices around. I'll see you soon.
You'll see me soon? You've never seen me before. How do you know when I'll be back, motherfucker? Not even the people in Red Dead Redemption knows when I'll be back. They haven't seen me in a long time. Oh, it's been a while, John. Yep, been mighty fine. Oh. I feel that you have trespassed against my land, so now I must take it into accountability that you must be murdered. Nothing good came from people in America. Nothing good. All they did was make factories. Oh, what was that? They made factories? Not even a car was invented in America. Like, what? The first car was invented in Germany. You should be thanking the Germans for that. And then you guys say, fuck the Germans? How disrespectful are you? Like, man, fuck you. It's the people in France and German that made the T-14 and T-14 or 15 model T-15 or 14 that made that made it. And you guys are just saying, wow, America did great with cars. Like, cars didn't come to America for quite a while. It was more like a prototype. And it was more a prototype in Germany and France. And then it went on to be, they actually went on to create a steam engine type of car. And then they went on to make, and then that's how they went on to make a train and shit. So if you're considering like, wow, how did this shit happen? Well, you should be thanking people, you know, you think, you think Hitler used to be a good guy, he just got turned down because of his paintings. And he got turned down from a Jewish man. And that's the only reason why he got mad. One of the reasons why he got mad. And then he got pissed off, and then you're saying, wow, this is just... He got pissed off for a reason. If you've seen some of his paintings, it's actually pretty good. Back then, they had paintings of substantial things. They had to have substantial paintings back then.
Please.
And you're just saying, like, wow, Hitler was such a bad
What
guy.
seems to be
He's
the
just
problem?
a piece of
There
shit.
is serious unrest in Cladonia, Mistios. The guards and merchants
People,
are at each other's
people
throat.
say, if I could go back in time and kill Hitler while he was a child,
Taxes. The merchants refuse to pay the
You know-
increased taxes. Their captain, Diocles, is more a bandit than a guard. This unrest is bad
you know,
for business.
there could have been
Power
so much.
madcap.
There could have been so much that wrong that happened. If you went back in time and killed Hitler, like, there could have been so much more things that went wrong. Like, time-wise, you don't think anything
I'd be happy to
Have you
help.
seen movies?
Good. That you
Have you seen anything? Are you
I've heard
stupid?
everything.
do what you must to bring order.
I don't know how stupid you have to be to, like, honestly do any of this. You have to think before you do anything. And I had to think before. I should have thought before I actually bought that battle pass. But that's besides the point. I'm talking about serious actions here. Hitler took it way too far and started hating Jews.
Justice, Misthios!
That doesn't sound like justice to...
Why do you care? These are the families of the guards who beat us and harass us. This is what they deserve. These increased taxes are ridiculous. They choke the very life out of us. We must stand. We must fight.
There's no need for violence. We can talk this over.
Huh? They've smashed our wares. They've beaten us.
They have, yes. And maybe they should pay. But this family has done nothing. This child has done nothing. They're innocent.
But a lesson must be learned. We must teach them not to mess with us.
This is not the way.
They paid you off, didn't they? You work for them. Have it your way, Misthios. The woman and her child will not be harmed, but we're not done with you. We have our own scary mercenaries.
I'm at the top of the food chain, boy. And yet, you still think you shall. And then you come over and people, and then, okay, so you need a passport to get into other countries, and so Joe Biden thought it was a good idea to let over 1,000 goddamn people over into our country from wherever, from this one country where he left all of our military equipment. Which, I mean, it's not that bad, but if like a high-tech country where like they could actually process those like goddamn metals and then make more, copy those metals and make more, then that might be an actual problem. But right now, I don't think it's a problem. But because they're too poor of a country to figure out how they're gonna multiply that, they could sell it and then get shittier shit weapons like they already have. But they might sell it to like someone like China or Russia, and if they do that, then we're just totally screwed. What are we gonna do? They're gonna have the same wares as us. What are we gonna do? Build spaceships? Well, those are already a thing. We're gonna do alien spaceships? Are we gonna call the alien wares?
You can't do this. What Malacca city is this? Where the guards prey on their own people.
It's simple. You avoid your taxes now.
Or what?
Misthios, please. If we aren't allowed to...
This does not concern you, Misthios.
Laws are for the weak. People should live freely. These merchants won't pay you a single drachmi.
You will regret this. Kill them, Misthios.
What was that?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
I'll kill you!
This is where you die.
Oh my gosh! There's no point. I've done every trick in the book. You know, I'm tired of paying so much money for these little people with funyuns on their feet. You know, it's getting tired for like people were not always bad, you know. You think Hitler was always bad? You think Hitler always had a mustache? You make jokes about him all the time. You know, he wasn't always a bad person. He had some good in him at one point. You guys are like, oh, he was a piece of shit. Oh my God, that's not true. He once was a civil person. You know, the person who turned him down was an art critic, and he was an art critic, and he judged art paintings, and he tried. It was like someone that tried to help him get inside of an art museum or an art contest or whatever, and the guy, since the guy turned him down, he got like in a full rage, and somehow he somehow had rage for Jews ever since. There are some other things that happened. But it's just, and I think people made fun of him as well. Like, people. And didn't mean to kill you. You have a chicken as a pet? God damn you, chicken motherfucker. I like your sympathy, just like the last guy. I ripped your chicken apart and it got so close to me. And then, like, Elon Musk, he wasn't always so successful. Neither was, Joe Biden wasn't always so pervy. And neither, and, like, everyone wasn't always so mean. That's what I'm trying to say. They weren't always the way they were. And you guys consider them. And then there was this person in my school that
Shit! Just die Malaka, you just don't know when to quit.
there was this girl when Trump was getting elected president. She said, "Trump's allowing you to touch girls without permission." I was like, not even the people, not even anyone, like, you have to, that's a law that, not the president, like, the president's law has to be, abided by. It's not just, he can't just make a law. He can't just say, "Ah! Black people can no longer shit while they're shitting. Black people can no longer sit while they're shitting. They have to shit while they're standing up." See? Like, that doesn't make sense. They can no longer shit while sitting on a toilet. They have to crouch on the toilet and shit that way. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, he can't do that. He has people
What's
that...
going on here? This Malaka need...
there's these people that, you know, Joe Biden is adding this woman that was once a defense attorney, direct defense attorney, and she was black. She is black, and she's going to be the first black woman to be there. And those people are the ones who make votes on deciding laws that are allowed to be. Sometimes the people, like states have those people, and so do countries. So it's just, a president cannot just go saying that man cannot shit while sitting on a toilet because he's black. He has to crouch on that toilet while shitting. Like, that man can't do that. Like, no man can do that. Or, like, that person, like, who would say that? You're totally...
Pay his taxes like everyone else.
Leave the merchant alone.
Ha! You stop it!
What? Please! I need to sell this. My family's livelihood depends on it.
And, like, it doesn't matter. I don't even remember what I was saying anyway. Sorry, not so much about Law. Law and Order 57. No, I don't watch Law and Order. I've seen every Law and Order. I think I can be my own attorney. I feel like I've seen a movie who said that. I really have. I think so.
Malaka, what happened here? Looks like Captain Diocles denied me my payment.
And I'm gonna deny him his... well... Because they have the direct board, and... the direct board of attorneys, or something like that, and, it's like the Eldermen. It's like, they cast aside votes, they cast aside meetings. They cast aside meetings.
And you must be Diocles.
Look at this! You want to meddle in the enormous affair? It's going to cost
and,
Captain had the decency to keep my gems on him. Never stand between Amistios and her payday.
Do you know what they did to me? Ironheart, they took my pay. And you're getting involved? How dare you? I didn't want any mercenary to get involved because he was involved in my payment interest. So why are you getting involved? Someone Braveheart would never be defeated. And like, so Eldermen can, back in King times, they were able to say like, you can't do this. They'd be able to say, this king. They'd be able to make votes, like, be able to say, you shall not marry this queen, or you shall not marry this king. You shall not spend this money in this kind of way.
They won't ask any questions.
And then,
let's keep out of sight.
And then you, that's kind of how the board of people are, and, is inside of, the board of attorneys or something like that, inside of shit, I can't think of it. Inside of like any most likely country. I think normally they have to ask the president, like state. Have to ask the president, like, say, can we add this law to our state? And will they? And then normally they'll do it. What will happen is, I think it'll be like in a courtroom, and it would be like kind of like jury duty, be like that, and it would be kind of stupid. Because some, I think, maybe, I don't know. I would think it'd be like, the people on jury duty, if, like, they would cast the vote, see if they would want this, like, thing to be, if they would want it. Okay. Oh, I was right next to one, that's why.
What can I do to serve the gods today, priestess?
Oh good, it's you. The gods must have heard my prayers.
Here I am. God's blessing and all.
I heard of your kindness towards Hippocrates, and how you helped him with his errands. I have something I could use your help with too, Eaglebearer.
And what would that be?
Religious fanatics have been stealing valuables from my temple in protest of my work with Hippocrates. These thieves need to be dealt with before the situation gets worse.
And you want me to send them all to Hades?
All the bandits must die. Do we have an agreement?
I'll take care of it.
By Zeus, that's a relief.
You can leave everything to me.
Is this a bounty? just put bounties on here? Okay. Look at this! I'm in this tier S1! Look at me! Fancy Noah! Get up! Get up! Oh, I defeated him. Sorry, Alcurter and the rooster. I killed your rooster too. I'm sorry. dog should be able to sniff me out. How did they not see me? I fight like a... You're not even fighting. Hooray! Look at all those vultures. Right to your shield. I can't believe his rat was a guy the whole time. My rat was a human the whole time.
Take it. I'll fight you until my last breath.
Hufflepuff! Gryffindor! Slytherin! Slytherin! Gryffindor! Hufflepuff! Where is, Taxman? Hello, sir. Hello, mister. Ma'am, I mean, sorry. This is a hard decision. Eeny peepee by the toe. My brother says where to go.
Come back anytime.
First.
How can I help you? May the blessings of Hermes go with you.
Thank you, and may the blessings of Zeus go with you. May the same be with you. I don't know why I said it. That hurt. Wrist. My wrist is sore. Now we gotta be getting everything of metal we can. Or iron. I'm the Discartes. I'm the Discartes. Who said you could be here? I was told to kill every last one of you. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Now, my payment.
How would you not know what they call your father? The wolf. I don't know what the wolf is. You want me to kill my father? Calm down. It's not every day someone kills their own father. But that's not your real father, is it? Who had you spying on me? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't want red, do I? No. I want blue. Blue's cooler. Blue's more agile. Blue has sympathy. You're praying for all the wrong reasons.
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
I knew the gods intended us to meet. Please, take this.
I've been looking for someone like you, and can offer you a chance to see the world, if you join my crew.
I'm a priestess, not a sailor. I don't know what I'd do on your boat, Mistios.
You're always welcome aboard if you change your mind.
Zeus' balls. Sorry about that. You didn't have to run away. It was a misclick. Which you probably don't know what that means, do you, sister? What's a misclick? Ah! Going back in time in a video game. Like, that's how, like that game, Midnight, whatever, Midnight Gospel. Sorry, it was a misclick. What's a misclick? That'd be hilarious if we put that in there. What's a misclick? You have to lube it up with green lube every once in a while. So it doesn't, don't you keep taking it out. Get all wetty. Was that the cow's man? What about yellow clouds sneaking up behind you? Slowly. Oh, there's no such thing. Ah! My animals, they have escaped. My specimens, they have escaped. Specimens? Yes, my specimens. Wow.
Help! Come help me!
Now, I don't really
You've got to free me before those vultures peck my eyes out! Not to mention the wolves! I saw them in the bushes earlier!
You called me Mistios. You must know my help comes at a price. You don't look like you're in much of a position to pay.
Wyatt! Hear me out! The people who did this to me, they took everything I had and left me for dead! They've got plenty of other treasures and trinkets at their hideouts too. Free me, and I'll tell you where to find them. Quick, Mistios, untie me.
My luckiest wolves.
Sir, have you been packing? Ah, wow. You know, the venture the Mistios goes on, she could start a whole country.
I make offerings thanking the gods for you.
You're alive?
Like, you see how many, like, things could be going on? Okay.
Free. Now, tell...
Those Malakas, they keep their...
Which...
Let thank...
Here we are.
Okay, I bet you this cave is gonna have plenty of riches, more riches than the damn cave, the damn treasure room in Athens, and it could be some, it could be more, but these the fact is, we go through so much, this person goes through so much shit. We could literally start our own tribe of mercenaries, and then our own, like, gang of mercenaries, and we could be having our own mercenary business. What's the opportunities here? We could start a war against these people. We could have people with a war. We could make our own castle. We could be our own person. Be our own queen. And then you would be like, holy shit, this person had so much money, they found so much money from all their adventures, and they built their own castle out of all their money. They had so much money left over that they trained men and fought them, and then they armed them, and then they went to war with Sparta and Athenians, and then they had so much treasury that they never know what to do with it, and then their kid just left off and died one day, and the treasuries were never known to be seen again. You know, that would have been a cool ass story, but no one ever gets it. Someone back in the day would have been like a great warrior, and they would have been able to take half of the shit, half of this gold. Plenty of people, they would be able to buy half this damn world. But then guess what? They didn't, because they didn't take the gold that was in these rooms. They died. They just sat there, and they did nothing, which is a shame. They could have started a rivalry. They could have had their own castles. So like, look at this. And like, you'd be able to buy ships and everything. Just like ships from all over the world. Buy animals from all over the world. Doesn't matter. Like, you could buy land from all the places. But then guess what? What would you do with it? You don't know, because you would have other kings, because you'd be the main king of the land. But you never thought of that, did you? Because with all the gold this person saw, this person never took the opportunity to think, wow, I could have been way more richer than I already am. I could have been top dog in this world. I could have been like Hercules' money. You see, I'm like, because it doesn't matter. You know, if they made plastic back then, guess how much the world already would have been ended by now. None of us would be alive. Thank God they didn't make plastic back then. Thank God they didn't have cars back then. You should be thanking them, not these stupid people who made cars and made guns. You should be thanking people who made electricity. You shouldn't even be thanking them. You should be thanking people who plants trees. You shouldn't be thanking people who like really does anything. Because half the shit people do is absolutely shitty. Half the people do is destroy the world. Half people's jobs is destroying the world. Construction, that's just another way of destroying Earth. That's just another architect. That's just another way of pushing trees and other things out of the land, out of where it's supposed to be. Sit and like other things, I can say a lot more. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like TikTok, that's just a way of like putting people's self-esteem down. Like that's a good way to cause people suicide. You could say a lot of shit on there and hurt people's feelings. And then you would have never known about it. Someone would have known about it, their parents. But then they would have been like, wow. And you would have questioned it. The person would say, it wasn't my fault, it was their fault to take action on that. Like, you're the one provoking it. It's like two things.
This must be the amulet the naked man was going on about.
It happened. It's so much things happen. You know, I never knew that they added a prevent suicide thing on Apex Legends, and that should have been the first thing they added. They shouldn't have acted Black Lives Matter. You know, first they should have put suicide, prevent suicide. That's like the #1 thing. That's the #1 thing people are causing. Like you see black and white and Asian, any race, committing suicide. That should have been the first thing you should have been worried about, is putting that first. And then you go on to put that last. That's really smart of you, honestly. I like that. How long did that take you to think of? Oh, we should play. We put all these on there. Gay, the pride flag and everything. But you know, we haven't put out the suicide prevention thing. So let's do that. You know, for a person who's tried to commit suicide and almost succeeded, it's kind of stupid that you even thought of that last, honestly. Like, my state barely even has places to like put kids, like for behavioral health places. So say if I like had to go somewhere, I would be going somewhere out of my state. The last time I went somewhere, it was inside my state, but it was like
Malaka. There are followers of Aris fanatics up ahead.
but it was the one that I was there for a while. It was a long day one, where it was longer than a week or two. And then mostly everyone that's in my state is either in the hospital, which there's not that many more, because they're all closing down, because barely any people go to them anymore in Iowa, because they're all shitty in Iowa. I got put in a chokehold by a woman, and then, you know, the same woman who put me in a chokehold, the same woman.
Who was he going to meet? I should find out.
The same woman. You know what she did? She did a massive HIPAA violation by posting TikToks with people in there, and I was like, wow, you are. I'm surprised you didn't lose your job once any of your like colleagues saw that, coworkers. That is like the worst thing you could possibly do. Honestly. At a place where you're supposed to be. Like, where you're supposed to be, like, not, whatever about it. You're supposed to be secret about their privacy. And then she goes on to say, I didn't do anything. Like, she wasn't even mat trained when she was, like, putting me in a chokehold. And it was, like, hilarious. She's like, I was trying to defend myself. And I was like, by what? Putting me in a chokehold when you weren't even trained for mats yet? You were just shadowing. You were supposed to be watching. You've been doing this for over a month now, shadowing. And you're not even supposed to be on the floor. Or not even supposed to be, like doing anything with me. Any of the kids. Not supposed to, you're not even drive, like, certified yet. And you say shit, and you're taking videos of us and saying, wow, I'm getting fired? This is like, you better watch what you're saying, because this shit is, I've never met anyone more stupider than that person. The only thing I liked about her was that she gave me, her lemonade from Chick-fil-A, and I was like, hell yeah, just lemonade from Chick-fil-A, and that was the first time I had it, and I was like, what is this? She's like, lemonade, and I was like, where from? And it was like, don't you see the picture on it? And I was like, Chick-fil-A, ah. And I was like, what's Chick-fil-A? And she's like, you don't know what Chick-fil-A is? I was like, never had it. She's like, it's the best damn thing ever. She's like, and that's the first time I ever tried Chick-fil-A sauce. And I was like, ah, damn. And she let me keep her fries too. But then she started being an asshole and everything. So I was like, ah. And then she started being like this one woman that was there before. Started having favorites and everything. And I was like, God damn, you're just like Jess. And it was like, she went to Chicago and everything. And I was like, damn. She said she was coming back in the summer. She had to go to college and everything. And, her family said something about, like, her not being able to, like, if she doesn't go to college now, then they're not gonna, like, let her have something or whatever. Help her with something. Or help her with her tuition. That's what they said. And I was like, damn. Because she loves helping kids. I got pushed into a... what was I talking about before? Into a wall. If I got pushed into that wall any harder or fell back any harder, I would have cracked my head open. And I also pulled out my staples too. With a fork. Which I don't know why. I think I was just being stupid at the time. But I just, what I did was I pulled out the staple with a fork. Because every time my head started itching, and every time I itched my head, I would itch that spot, and I would hit metal pieces, and I was like, oh, god damn it! I would swear, and then they would yell at me for swearing, and I was like, you serious? You're gonna yell at me for swearing because I got thrown into a wall by a staff of yours? And then eventually, you're saying,
I need to talk to you.
Kill them both!
and then he, and then I pulled him out, and then there's some other shit that was happening. This one kid got a blowjob from this girl that smelled horrible, apparently, and he was only 11, and she was 15, and I was like, wow, that is disgusting.
What was that all about?
The military suspects me of smuggling the... Okay, fine. Did you see a man on your way here?
I found a body near a cliff in the gulch.
No, he can't be dead. I promised her I wouldn't let him end up like the other deserters.
You must be close to him to risk your life to help. Or he was paying you a lot.
I did it for the girl.
Girl? What girl? His wife? There's always a girl, isn't there?
Look, he got drafted into the war. She wouldn't stop crying. And my specialty is making people disappear. In a different way than you do. So, I decided to help them get back together.
It's rare to find a man.
We've all got people we need to look out.
Yes.
We need to get to Isabel. I mean the wife.
I'll make sure.
Follow the road to Kithonia.
Quiere.
I'm tired of you people. Tired of you people. And then there were some other things. I gotta go brush my teeth real quick. First, let me put my charger on my controller. It tastes disgusting. Not because it tastes disgusting, but because I just hate. Nicholas the Fearless Cook. Comes up with these names. A, B, C, F, U, not your dog, 'cause I'm seeing him again. How are you gonna see him again if you're not gonna see me again? I'm not gonna allow you to see him again. Unless you're gonna see him in my backyard, it's gonna be fucking creepy, and then that's it, I'm gonna call restraining on you, and then you're never gonna be able to be 1,000 feet without my house. Then you're gonna have binoculars, and then you're gonna be even weirder, and I'm gonna fucking call the cops that you're sneaking out around my house with binoculars, and I'm gonna get a longer restraining order, farther restraining order, and then I'm gonna be like, wow, and then you're gonna do more disgusting, and if you go on top of me, and then you're gonna be like, wow, because then you won't be able to see in the back of my backyard, because it's a city. Yeah. And you won't be able to see him unless you're on top of another person's house, 1,000 feet away, 2,000 feet away.
It looks like she put up a good fight.
But you're not good enough. He's gonna blame it on me.
I saw the guards dead outside. Good job, Mistios.
They got to her before me. There was nothing I could do but avenge her.
She trusted me, Mistios. All I wanted was to make her smile. But every time I tried, all I brought her was pain. It's all I ever do. I shouldn't have told her about my stupid plan to reunite her with her husband. I did this to her, didn't I?
No, you didn't. Nobody wanted things to end like this. Least of all you.
Everything seemed okay when she smiled, you know? I didn't care who she was smiling at.
You did your best.
No one's best is ever enough.
No. No, it's not.
Take this. I was going to give it to her when I helped them escape Kithonia. To get them through tough times. They won't need it anymore, and it's too heavy for me to bear. Take it as...
Ooh, to give it to their parents or something. 677. What do you think they're gonna do with 677 pieces of gold? Tell me that. What do you think they're gonna do with 677 pieces of drachma? Tell me that. Tell me that, sir. Bottomless apple pie?
Can I help you with anything? I have a problem. I may have stretched the truth a bit to secure a mercenary contract. It might be a bit of a bigger job than I'm used to.
How much did you stretch the truth?
I told the Spartan commander I have sunk whole fleets of ships before. So he sent me after the pirates in the area. And the Athenians.
You haven't ever sunk a ship, have you?
I sank one once. But it was mine. And I was in it.
You want me to destroy all the pirate ships?
That would be the plan.
I'll help you. You have my word.
You've saved me, mercenary.
I should get going.
Is this a contract? I've only sunk my ship before, so I don't have a ship anymore. Now, how did you sink your ship? I dropped a torch on my ship, and there was pig lard all over my ship. I was moving it around. And how exactly What are you moving it around? Who are you moving it around for? A merchant. So are you a merchant or a bounty hunter? A mercenary. I'm a merchant. And my job here is done. Now when you go back there, he's probably gonna kill you. But that is not the job. That's not my problem.
Barnabas, what's that large landmass up
It's
ahead?
Crete, land of mysteries and heroes. Theseus and the Minotaur. You know the story?
Parts of it. Theseus was an Athenian hero. It wasn't a very popular tale in Sparta.
Ah, it's an epic story. Theseus ventured into the labyrinth to slay the Minotaur, an unsurmountable task, yet he triumphed and saved the people of Minos.
I feel like Theseus and I share a common burden.
Cheer up, Cassandra. The gods are on your side. When your task is accomplished, we'll roast some lamb, drink wine, and I'll tell you all the stories I know.
Glad you're here with me, Barnabas.
I am blessed with your company.
Barnabas, you'll never believe what happened in Masada. Actually, you probably will.
You have my full attention.
I found the legendary labyrinth near Knossos.
Did you go inside?
I defeated the Minotaur.
That's quite a story. Story? These are the gods we're talking about, Ionotos. Tell me, what did the beast look like? Was he as ruthless as the legends say?
She was. And smelled pretty bad.
How could anyone possibly believe?
I ripped out one of his horns.
My gods. You're a hero of legend.
And this artifact seems to have special abilities. The cult cannot get their hands on this.
I gotta find a pirate ship. Where are these pirate ships at, man? I don't see any. Oh, there's one, I think. That's just a merchant ship.
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
Now where the hell are these pirate ships? I'm getting tired of shit riding around here with no pirate ships. There's a pirate ship. And there's some more pirate ships. Give me your booty. And there's one more pirate ship.
Salvage nearby. Shall we pick it up?
of you, but I have to attack you.
debris could be useful. Salvage nearby! We should pick up that salvage!
That's like blue. Red, maybe. That one looks blue. Might be red. Don't want to do it. That might be a pirate ship. Nope, just a merchant ship. That's a pirate ship. Sure, sure. Nope, not a pirate ship. Oh, look at that water. It looks like Minecraft water. Sparta didn't color their shields because that would be kind of weird if they colored their shields. People didn't color shields back then. They didn't. They colored... You weirdo, why did you turn right in front of me? Okay.
Malaka! They are going to rob us!
Don't twist arrows! Phoenix is dead. So how's that possible? OT. You don't know who Otis is. Otis is number 1. He's not number 2. Try to put your dog in first. It will shriek in fear. That's what happens. You don't know some shit. OT speaks to me. You didn't know. Otis is number 1. Can't change that. And if you could, you wouldn't. Why are you sleeping? You're supposed to be staying on watch.
Back. Did you destroy them all?
It would be hard to piece them back together.
You do good work, friend. Here, this is for you.
Happy to help.
Lying on your resume. She doesn't even have a ship. Was that on her resume? Ship? Was the ship on her resume? Do I make myself clear? Your people must cower in fear. It's 421. Yeah, I don't think so. People who don't think Medea's an actual woman. All you speeders, what do you prefer?
Get away! It's time!
Oh, you got killed by a mountain lion. Those things are hard to die from. Hookah laka, hookah, hookah, hookah laka, hookah, hookah, hookah laka. You want free people? You must ask for your freedom. Ask for your freedom.
Let me out!
Ask for your freedom.
Thank you! I won't forget these Mystios!
People better! You saved me!
Cat. I wonder what it was like when people said heaven, if anyone said heaven. Back in like the day where there's only gods, like more than one god. And they're like, don't say that, I hate that word. What does that word even mean? Ah, my mouth feels like heaven. What does that word even mean? Stop saying that word, son. And then they die, and then in their realm of gods, they go on to see, and their ancestors. Wow, that's what heaven means. And guess what? My son made up that word. Wow, such a smart child. And they didn't even know he made up that word. They just thought they made up that
Thank
word.
the god.
What's the problem?
We've been ravaged by...
Have you tried making a...
A simple offering isn't enough to appease him. We need to perform a ritual, but we can't do it.
Sounds like you need to find that axe for Poseidon.
I do, but not for Poseidon. For swordfish.
You won't be seeing swordfish for a while.
It's true, no one has seen him for ages. He lives in the shadows all around us.
Whatever you say, priestess.
He's the one who ordered us to conduct this ritual every month. He runs the fish market. I can't say anymore. No one talks about swordfish and gets away with it, Mistios.
What if I insist?
Then I insist you retrieve the axe for me.
You insist?
No. Politely request. And of course, there'll be
Do you know where?
Bandits took it. There's a cave.
I'll go take a look.
And don't swing it around. It's a delicate.
If you insist, then why don't I? I guess it was pretty easy to die back in this day. I was in war. If I was fighting for Sparta, no mistake. Make no mistake. I would risk my life, no matter what.
Here we are.
There's no guarantee. Ow! What fucking magic trick is that? Someone playing a ritual? On my fingers? No, not my fingers, not my fingers. Haha, haha. Why didn't you get him too, Icarus? I could've did a drive-by. We scratch them both. Easy enough. Easy enough. Way to go, Hasselhoff. Now you can't sell your weapons at games in Assassin's Creed anymore. Whoever complained about that. Way to go, Hasselhoff. Like it's my 10th birthday. Hey bitches, where you at? One, two.
They must have caught up to us by now, right? Huh? We should take over some temple out in the middle of nowhere. Kill the priests, dump their bodies, make it ours.
Now that's thinking.
I heard your whole plan! No dumping bodies anywhere. What'd you say about dumping bodies? Well, you're not dumping bodies anywhere. What'd you say about dumping bodies? Piece of shit. A priest? You're not dumping priest bodies anyway. Not that I'm aware of. Every priest body is gonna stay intact and it's gonna stay in one piece. Alright? Alright. Now if any one of you moves, I'ma select to kill you. Okay? Now I got more information about a man named Carlos. He's in the cartel. And there's a guy named that was in the U.S. Marines. He just killed his brother. Everyone's so bent on revenge after their like family members get killed. Well, they obviously got killed for a reason. Why did they get killed for a reason? Because they pulled out a gun on a person with another gun. Why did he have his hands behind his back? Because he had a gun behind his back. Why? May I ask why he was grabbing his hand? He wasn't literally gonna wait for him to reach his hand, bring his hand back around, was he? No, no one would do that. They would just shoot the motherfucker.
This must be the axe. It doesn't look like it can cut anything.
Would it? You think I'm gonna, and then you get pissed off because your brother tries to shoot someone and then he gets killed? It's like saying you get pissed off because your brother went to jail for killing someone. You're pissed off at the person who put him in. You're pissed off at the person who put him in jail. You're pissed off at the person he killed. Like, damn it! Why did you have to die? He would have gotten. He would have went to prison, jail anyway, because he had a firearm that was probably unlicensed, and shooting someone that was not a threat. It wasn't even self-defense. So, yeah, so like, there's a lot of going on. There's like, getting mad at someone. So it's not the person who killed, but it's most off. No one, like, why don't they make a movie where a man, they should add a person in the Justice League where a man's superpower is common sense. Oh, that was one of your animals? I'm sorry, sir. Didn't know you were hurting them. Because normally you're supposed to be behind them. Hitting sticks and everything so you could hurt them. You're supposed to be around 3 people hurting them so they don't go anywhere. Yeah. But where's the gosh dang person hurting them? They normally just don't follow one person. That's messed up. Something's wrong here.
Need something else to find that axe, Mistios?
This axe would fetch a good price at the Aurora.
No, you can't sell it. Give it back. I'll pay you. Take all the drachmi I have. worried, Misthios. Thank you. I owe you my life.
You never owe someone their life unless they saved you. Saved you. Did this bitch save you from killing people? By killing people? Did she save you from people trying to kill you? No, I didn't think so. So what's up with you? Huh? I have to go at 6:50 to go to a movie. Which sucks because I don't really want to go out today. I never really want to go out. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There's a thing. I watched this episode of Grey's Anatomy because I was so bored and my grandma was watching it, so I just decided to watch it with her. And then this thing, I didn't understand because there was a whole hairspray can up this guy's ass, and I was like, what? It was like, and it was in his stomach and everything, and I was like, okay, and then they try to cut it out. I'm like, okay. And then this guy...
What's the problem? My husband is missing. He went out fishing yesterday.
You must miss...
This is more than a...
In danger of what?
Pirates.
I could rescue you.
Please, I'll find a way to...
I'll look for your husband.
His favorite fishing spot is on...
If he's alive...
Well, the fact is that, I told this guy not to, like, cut or do something because the hairspray can was, like, spraying. And then the guy literally, like, did it, and then he was like... He had a lighter with him. And he's like, I think I could get this. And he cut it. He, like, was trying to get it, and he was like... And they said don't. Everyone was saying don't, and except him, and then his whole stomach exploded. I was like, holy shit! You just lost a life because of you. You automatically killed the person. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? And then I saw this other episode where I don't remember her name. Ray. She looks older through every episode. She just starts looking older and older. But then this one episode, there's this old black man who has heart surgery. And then this is why dumb people, women, just have an obsession of having long nails. So when you have long nails, it can poke through through your gloves, and it can puncture their heart. And that's what she thought what happened. And she said it right in front of her husband. She said it right in front of her husband, the person she did surgery on, and the wife. And she almost got fired. And I was like, are you stupid? You're supposed to be saying that in private. Even I know that. And she was getting sued and everything. And then they found out what the problem was, and they didn't want her to be working on him anymore. And I was like, wow, are you stupid? I've never met anyone more stupider than this person right now. Come on, man. Like, I think I punctured the glove, and might have punctured his heart with my nail. May I ask? Why did you think about telling them this in front of everyone?
Get any closer, it's going to be more attacking them.
And may I ask why you thought it was appropriate to... I knew that was a goddamn. You ready, punk?
I think we're out of danger. Can never get too comfortable on these walkers, though.
You must kill the enemy crew. You know, I could be stabbing, my whole crew could be stabbing everyone. And I could be taking the whole ship down. And the ship could be sinking. And you're telling me I have to take the whole enemy crew? Okay, and then this one person, this one guy, this person must have had an addiction to his girlfriend or something. And he must have been really in love with this girl or something, because it was like, it was creepy, like too creepy, because he swallowed his girlfriend's keys because she didn't want her to leave. I was like, ah. And then he started talking weird, and I was like, you really did that just so you could have your girlfriend not leave? And then you went to the hospital so your girlfriend could shit talk you the whole entire time you were there? And then get the keys out? with a little coat hanger thingy. And then you eventually go there, and then right as she gets the keys, she leaves. I think that's what happened. Wow, so kind.
Commander away. You're released until further orders.
Release. Like, we have half the shred and shit on there. They have a life, you know. Your boat's a little crashed.
To find you.
Praise Poseidon. The pirates were waiting for high tide to attack.
We need to leave now. I'll escort you back to Heraklion.
I'm right behind you.
Knees, B's, UC, P's. And for one, they think having a wand as a cane is fashionable. That is the most stupidest shit ever. Having a knife as a cane is fashionable, but a wand as a cane? Sorry to say. That's not okay. That's the most second right up disgusting thing I've ever seen. All I thought it was literally gonna be a knife, and then I saw this little stub thing pull out. I was like, are you serious? That's what's in that little thing? I thought it was gonna be like a little knife. But no. And then Dobby died, and I was like, oh, not Dobby! And then, but then I was happy that that bitch killed Dobby's killer. Dobby was avenged.
Commander away!
4:50, so I have 2 hours left. That's gonna be a hell of a ride. What are these? Octopuses? Damn. You know, a lot of people die from eating those. I'm telling the truth. They get stuck in their throats.
I owe you beyond measure. How can I
There's enough widows in this world who didn't need another.
We're behind on our pay.
Swordfish. You don't need to worry about him anymore. He's dead.
Dead? He may be gone,
But there will always be someone who takes advantage of the honest and the weak. Still, thank you, Mistios.
I'm glad to help you on your payment, but there's no need necessary of thanking me. I gotta go. This isn't fun for any of us. She's in here. Or he, whichever. Oh, and there's a hole in the bottom. Alakazam! Scoliosis! were meant to die in this way. The cheeky bastard going back in time, going in the future.
If there's a map, it's in there.
How do you know?
This must be what she wants.
What the? You are mine! Found you!
Come on, guys, let's be friendly about it. Let's be friendly about this. What are you doing? I'm the dyslexic. Oh, he died from that? Didn't mean to kill you, sir. I meant to love you. I meant to knock you out. This is what this weapon does. Meant to love you.
This all looks so...
What are you doing here?
Oh, me?
What happened to your associate?
He had other business to attend to.
I see.
Did you get the tablet?
Before I hand over anything, I want my drachmi.
But of course. You're a woman after my own heart, you know.
Thanks. Here's the tablet.
Excellent. Now we can really get to the matter at hand. Let's see what we have here. This is interesting. The treasure is hidden in some Minoan ruins.
You can't swim?
I'm a pirate. Of course I can fucking swim.
So you're a coward, not a weakling.
I don't need to swim if I have a reliable mercenary.
I might be in.
I can promise you this.
All right.
I knew you would. Poseidon.
So where am I?
Here.
It's sticky.
Gods no.
I'll get you.
This bitch better pay me enough for 2 tasks. Pay me 5,000, so they better pay me 5,000 again. I'm not a big fan of sharks either. I mean, I like sharks genuinely in real life, but not in the game. Sharks can suck my dick. The shark is already sucking your dick. That's interesting. Logical rock. I just... Now I just... That's... People say, like, kids say, like, what do you think would win? A lion or a shark? And you're like, really want to think about it, because a lion is a land animal, and a shark is a sea animal. So, say if the animal got beat, the shark got beat, that's like Sharknado right there. Sharknado inside of like a safari jungle, I'm telling you. And if a lion were to go in the ocean and swim, now that's just weird. Where is it swimming to? The North Pole? The South Pole? The next safari jungle? To its mother? It's swimming to the next ocean? Where is it going to? We don't know. But why? How it doesn't matter how fast they are, how agile they are. It just matters where they're coming from. Like what's their strength? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that one of them's a land animal and doesn't have fins, or can't swim, or breathe underwater. Does that matter? Yeah, it does. And it's like no, it doesn't. Doesn't matter that one of them can run over 50 miles per hour or 30. Yeah. That's not going to be effective in the water, is it? I didn't think so. So why does it matter? Why does it matter that it's in the... Like, I get for, like, a shark. Like, say, for example, a hammerhead shark and a great white shark. They're both sharks. Best way to get leather. alligator, but there's no saltwater alligators. So how would you come across that? A saltwater alligator? I would see that. I would like to see that hybrid. How did it become saltwater? How is it in there? That's interesting. Now they're on their ship, and I bet I'm not gonna get paid. Now I'm switching my discotatis. Can't say it, but I'm not about to knock them all out all together. This is the captain of my ship. I don't give a shit if... There is no more sharks. I killed them all.
My friend, I try my best. I'm going to need that artifact from you now. First, my pay. I don't think so. Very funny. Now pay up.
The last laugh is all mine. I'm in the business of double-crossing mercenaries.
I didn't swim through sharks for this.
That was your mistake, not mine.
There was no treasure.
Then why are you here?
I came to tell you there's nothing down there. Someone else must have got there first.
Then I'll kill you and check your remains, just to be sure.
How does it feel to get knocked out? Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. A human versus a shark. Now, you have a person that has posable thumbs, who can't swim, or can swim underwater. And cannot, that can also put on breathing, can put on oxygen tanks so they can breathe underwater. And another thing is so they can also Can I recruit you? I can recruit you!
Now die!
Now I'm killing your whole entire crew. I take command of your ship. Oh, I cannot. I offered one of you people command. That is good enough, I should say. But what is not good enough is you tried double-crossing me, and I double-crossed you by saying there was no treasure down there. Who can hold their breath long enough to pry a chest open that's locked, pry it open, and then say, wow, look at this shit. This is awesome. This is what I get. And then they eventually sell it. No, that's not happening. No one could do that. Except probably some people. It was probably like maybe No one in like the real world could do that because it takes muscles. Like your body needs oxygen to move. And then when you move, your muscles need oxygen to move. So if you sit still, it's totally fine. You won't like. Oh, look at me. It'll be fine. You just sitting down and not moving. If you sink to the bottom and then get it and then swim back up, you might have a little air. Sink to the bottom and then grab it. You might have a little air to do it. To pry it open. But besides that, there's no possible way you could pry that open in that amount of time and then like live to see another day. And then kill the sharks. I mean, maybe. Maybe. If you think about it. Maybe it's possible. Some things may be possible, but on this earth, it's not. People say a saltwater crocodile and maybe saltwater crocodile and a shark may have a chance of fighting each other. Are you serious? I haven't saved it at all.